Alright, so I'm doing a haul. Like I'm gonna go get a load of films. I've got money, payday. You gotta get some films with your fucking money. So that's what I'm off to do now, and I'll do a little haul at the end of the video. Yeah. If you're watching, hi. Charlie watches films. Is that the name I selected for my channel? I don't know. I'm sure I remember it soon enough. But yeah, while I'm walking home, from college, but also from my whole, I'm on your question, but while I'm walking home, I just want to talk about why I've created this channel. So if you know me, then obviously I love films. It's obviously the whole reason the channel exists. But yeah, March 2nd, 2026, applications to be like a verified Rotten Tomatoes critic open up, and I'd ideally like to do that as a job. So that is basically the goal. Everyone, before we begin, we're going to go through all three films that I got today. So the whole kind of, but yeah, as I was saying first though, big thank you for the support on the first video, and we're going to try and do some I know I'm kind of stuck figuring out right now between should I do just 1 or 2 videos a week where I just review stuff, loads of stuff that I've watched throughout the week, or should I do a daily video, shorter, where I review everything. But anyway, first, let's go through the whole. So first film, Joker 2. I'm not even going to try and say the French, but yeah, I think this is a really misunderstood film. When it first came out, I loved it even more than the first one, and I thought the music was great too. Obviously, Lady Gaga's in it, and Joaquin Phoenix, as dropped from Elite Ball Knowledge, starred as Johnny Cash in Walk the Line, the biopic, which was peak, made by the same guy that made A Complete Unknown, so check it out. But yeah, I think the whole idea of us as the audience being the people watching the Joker in the film was one of the best creative decisions I think I might have actually ever seen, because it's just Harley and everyone between starts to switch up on Arthur after realizing that he just wants to be Arthur, not keep putting on this act. And the audience responded the same. They're like, oh, where the fuck was the Joker? And that's the whole point of the thing. And it's kind of like this. It's the same with celebrities. When they stop acting as the character that they've presented themselves as, then people just stop caring. And I think this film shows that well. Next, I've not actually seen this one, but it's going to be a watch on the list soon. It's The Critic, directed by Anad Tucker. Not sure if I'm saying that right, so I'm just going to call him Tucker, but I've heard good things, and I'm going to check it out soon, probably tomorrow. And then my favourite on this list, The Iron Giant, is a classic. I've not seen it in ages, but it's one of my favourite animated films of all time, probably top 5. But yeah, I think it's peak. So yeah, those are some small little bite-sized reviews for you. Now, the film we are going to be watching today is one that I don't recall ever seeing it before. Is Her, starring Joaquin Phoenix, and I've been wanting to watch it for ages, just bought it, so we're going to check it out. So, our guy right here. We're going to check it out, hopefully it's good. And also I'm going to be testing out the new camera in this video, because it's got a mic, it's 4K, it's going to be hopefully be good. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit it properly, bear with me, it might not come off as 4K, but the camera is 4K, hold on, I didn't show you, I think. So, let me turn this around, so let me just move, so it's really difficult to do, but it looks pretty cool. It's got a tripod mic, it's gonna be great. So yeah, hopefully this video turns into something cool. Just one last thing really quick before we start. I've got the film ready to go, but yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing it separately to how I'd review on Letterboxd, so not in stars. I'm gonna, it's kind of like the tomato meter, I guess. Practice and whatnot, but but we're gonna be rating it out of 100 on the we'll just call it the like meter, No, we need something catchy. What should we call it? We'll call it the my profile picture on Letterboxd is Beavis from Beavis and Butthead, so we'll call it the Beavis meter. There we go. So yeah, we'll give it a rating 1 to 100 on the Beavis meter. And those films will make a nice addition to the collection in the back. I'm not sure how well you can see. Let me. Boom. Yeah, look at that. So tough. Okay, so I just finished watching Her, directed by Spike Jonze, I believe it's pronounced, in 2013, and I just have to say, what well done, you know, like that was certainly one special film, and I feel very lucky to have watched that, which I don't feel that way a lot about films. Even films that I give 5 stars, I feel sometimes just like I'm not like, oh, this was life changing. However, Her was certainly something special. Joaquin Phoenix, I think, gave one of the best performances I've ever seen in a drama / comedy, I guess. Although it's mainly a drama. That film was really sad, but man, it was something fucking special. And you know, if you get the chance, absolutely give it a watch. I bought it on Apple TV for $7.99, and honestly, I would have paid a lot more for that. So you know, you just lost a lot of money, Apple. Suck that, multi-billion-dollar corporation. But yeah, anyway, so let's get into the goods and not the goods, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Get it? I said the thing, you know, like the Clint Eastwood. Never mind. So I think the cinematography in this was some of the best cinematography I've seen in a long time. It is up there with like The Life of Chuck in terms of visuals. It was absolutely beautiful. It was just pleasurable to look at, you know, every single scene. And I was there the whole time, and I was just like, wow, this is gorgeous. In terms of acting, of course, Joaquin Phoenix was the standout. I thought Chris Pratt was okay. You know, I don't really like Chris Pratt as an actor or a person, but yeah, Scarlett Johansson, incredible performances all around. I forgot what his name, the guy who plays Eobard Thawne in The Flash, not Harrison Wells, the normal form of Eobard Thawne, if you know what I mean. He was also quite a good part of the film, and you know, but you know, nobody is outmatching Joaquin Phoenix's performance in this. He is just one of the greatest actors of our generation, and you know, I don't think, aside maybe Napoleon, he's got no bad films. And the ones that I consider bad, like Beau is Afraid or The Joker, as I mentioned earlier, I think they're just misunderstood. But you know, Napoleon, there's no forgiving that though, right? Napoleon was it was certainly a film. But yeah, if you can't tell, I'm filming this on the new camera. Let me know if you you know, prefer it to how, you know, normally sounds. I guess I'm saying normally, I've uploaded one video. But do I think this film is worth the hype? Yes. What am I rating this on the Beavis meter, I think I called it? I would give this a really good rating. I'm thinking out of 100, you know, it's somewhere like not quite on. No, actually, I would argue 100. I would say it's like a 95 out of 100. I did think there was some pacing issues. Like, it did not need to be as long as it was. Which, you know, I don't say that about a lot of films, but it just felt like quite a bit of it was not quite a bit of it, like some minute small bits just dragged on more than they need to. But you know, that happens in most films. And yeah, I would give it about 95. But honestly, if somebody said 100, I would accept that. In terms of Letterboxd, I don't do 0.5 ratings, so I'll just round up and give it a 5. Why not? But yeah, I would highly recommend this film. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you return for tomorrow's video. I'm still figuring out the whole channel. I hope you return for every video, because I'm going to put a lot of effort into these, but hopefully I wasn't too boring, you know. Thank you so much for watching. That was awful, I'm so sorry.